All right, hello my sweet Cancers. How are you? And welcome to your September 2021 reading with myself, Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega. This is a general reading, guys, so keep it resonates and leave the rest. I'm just going to turn this down here a little bit so you can see a little bit more what's going on with the cards as they come out. What else do I want to tell you, Cancers? Oh, I'm taking a look at your goal, your purpose this month, like the overall energy of what it is kind of like you need to accomplish, or things that are going on below the surface kind of energy. Taking a look at your wealth department as well as your relationships or romantic side of things here, Cancer. So, some really nice energy coming out so far here. And excuse the little dogs in the background. Must mean somebody's coming through the door on the other side. One more, please, for romance for Cancers on the collective. I'm using the Tarot the Divine Tarot deck here, guys, to start out the three main questions, and then I'll clarify it up with Los Scarabaeos, Golden Art Nouveau. If I have to, I'll go into the Lisa Parker Tarot Familiar deck. And, of course, I'll finalize your reading with an Archangel message, just to kind of summarize everything, see what else Spirit wants you to know. So one more for romance, please. For Cancers on the collective. Oh, Cancers. Okay, you got the Empress card. So, starting out with the Devil, right? Devil energy, Capricorn, by the way. But devil energy is, yes, it's about materialism. Yes, it's about addictions. Yes, it can be about those beliefs, those self-limiting beliefs that tend to hold ourselves back from. Snowy. With that in mind, Cancer, it's actually more about the determination and the perseverance to let go of those things that no longer serve us, that are self-limiting, that chain us to some sort of mindset or belief system or anything really that is not for our higher purpose. Now, it doesn't mean that the devil doesn't have its good cause. It's not necessarily connotated with negative energy. More or less, it's the transformative energy from moving or transmuting negative things into positive outcomes. So keep that in mind here. Your wealth department. Some of you may be starting new jobs, Cancer, or new projects that are really, really satisfying to you. It's as though your emotional state is connected to your financial state this month. And it is the Knight of Cups. So this is typically like the Renaissance man card, the ideal lover card when we're looking at it in a romantic sense. But in a financial sense, the Knight of Cups definitely represents finally, I'm taking on this new adventure now that emotionally satisfies me. So it's like the stars align for you guys, and you're really doing what you're meant to do, what's meant to be your purpose. Or you finally found some sort of financial situation in your life where it matches, it works for you, your lifestyle, your family, your finance, all of the above is what it's looking like so far. We're going to go in and clarify everything, though, here too, Cancer. So it's subject to change. That's just the foundation. Your relationship status, yeah, your relationships are looking good, Cancer. You've got the Empress card. So nurturing, abundance, well-grounded energy, motherhood, parenting. This is Venus energy. So really high sexual, high passion in the relationship, just general abundance. Some of you could be getting pregnant or getting somebody pregnant, Cancers. Just really nurturing energy. Very, very motherly energy with that Empress card. Okay, so let's clarify these up here. I'm going to give these a good shuffle because it's been a minute that I have shuffled them. This is the Golden Art Nouveau deck. There we go. Let's clarify that devil for Cancers on the collective, please. Clarify the devil card energy. Clarify, thank you. Poof! Sunshine. All right, couple more. Thank you. 9 of Swords. One more, please, for Cancers on the collective. There we go. Knight of Wands. Okay. This is really beautiful. You guys have been so worried for so long. You guys have been so wrapped up in your head and so anxious, it feels like, for many of you Cancers. There's a lot of anxiety you've been dealing with. And it has to do, of course, with that primary card of the devil of like, now what do I do? Now, how do I go about doing this? I'm so worried. I'm so concerned. You may be have been spinning yourself in circles, certainly not sleeping good at night. At the very least, some of you could have been dealing with headaches. But here is that sunshine, that brighter side to life here, Cancers, that says, yes, you know, there's vitality around you. There's wisdom. There's childlike energy again. There's all sorts of like warmth. Gotta watch the wind here. Hang on. Go ahead, old girl. Laters. There's all sorts of warmth and abundance for you this month. And I'm thinking this is actually like, it's like an earlier in the month kind of energy here, Cancers. And then it develops and keeps going and keeps getting better as the month goes on. Again, I've got the Knight of Wands out now. So whether this is new relationship or new financial opportunity, you know it when you see it, Cancers, or when it happens, because you're already ready to take action. You're very welcome to this. It's like, oh, finally, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So when it happens, when the offer happens for you, or the messages start coming in about either this new employment opportunity or the relationship itself, you're on it. You're like, okay, I'm ready to go. There's no wasting time with anything here. You're definitely bringing on that abundance, transmuting that energy, going from worries and doubts, anxiety, on over to thank you for my blessings. So meet it with gratitude. Clarifying the Knight of Cups is the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups again. Wow! And the Ten of Cups. So this is like, we've got all the Knights out. This is beautiful. This is definitely, minus the Knight of Swords, which is okay. We don't want him right now. This is definitely the universe saying, I meant what I said. Like, this is what is going to satisfy you. It may be catching you off guard here, Cancers, that you're like, oh, okay, I didn't know that this was a possibility for me. I really feel for many of you. And it's that sigh of relief you're taking. Here's that new money coming in, right? It's solid, it's stable, it's grounded finance. It's very generous. So this may be more money than you made previously in a previous position here, Cancers. And it comes with that cup. It comes with that cup being offered to you. So it's like emotional satisfaction, doing a job of emotional satisfaction, or having a career that emotionally satisfies you. And it's bringing you messages of wealth and just overall abundance here. And then to finish it all up, look at this. We've got the Ten of Cups energy, Cancer. So Ten of Cups, of course, is the end of struggles. It's the end of emotional struggles. Some of you may have been really worried, like, okay, I've got to get a job now, especially here in the Americas. You've been so worried, so stressed about finding a job that suits your lifestyle or your needs within the home, the environment, something, and what you can do physically, as well as handle emotionally. And here's that sigh of relief. That Ten of Cups, yes, take that job. Definitely. It's going to bring you so much wealth. It's going to bring you so much peace, too. Because I think some of you were worried about having to return to the same things. This is the energy of, like, I can't keep going back there. I can't keep doing the same things. I know I have to do something new. I'm excited about this new opportunity. I know I have to do something new, and that's where the sunshine comes in. That's where this Empress, everything, it all falls into place. Clarify that Empress card energy. I'm just going to shuffle these one more. Clarify the Empress card, please. What is the relationship looking like for Cancers on the collective? Who is the Empress for Cancer? Okay, Four of Wands, Three of Swords upright, in reverse. Wants it in reverse. Okay. One more. And the Page of Wands. Wow, Cancer. You guys are like lucky in love, lucky in abundance this month, lucky new opportunities everywhere. And you're ready for it. You're like, nope, my abundance, my relationship abundance is starting with me letting go, finally letting go of either the third party relationship, the sorrow, the self-limiting beliefs. We see that backed up by the Devil card energy. Again, it's like you're coming into your own, Cancer. It's like you're saying, okay, I'm tired of feeling depressed and miserable or whatever it's been, Cancers. I'm tired of being anxious. I want to embrace life. I'm ready to take whatever the universe has to offer me. And you do. You find it. You find it in your wealth. You find it in your purpose. You find it in your romantic situation. If you're single, you're definitely, that page is there to offer you a new opportunity in love here as well if you're single. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are possibly getting married with that Four of Wands out there. Again, that celebration of anticipation of change. Page of Wands. Sometimes a Page of Wands, they have a lot of good intention, but they may not follow through with things too. Just to be mindful of that. They may need a little bit of a nudge. Or they have so many ideas, so many big dreams. But you're ready. You're like, okay, I'm over the past. I'm moving forward in my life. Really, really happy space going on for Cancers on the collective. I think I am going to clarify a couple more here. The who's and what's and why's. Clarify that Devil card energy again. Wait a minute, we're flipped. Hang on, Cancers. Let me give this a good shuffle. It's so good, I don't even want to mess with it, really. But I'm going to. So, tell me about that Devil card energy again, please, for Cancer on the collective. Give me one more for the Devil card energy. What else does Cancer need to know about that Devil card energy this month for their purpose, please? Thank you. Hanged Man. Okay, so this is why you're anxious. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting so long. It's like everything has been stuck energy for you, Cancer. That's why you were worried. That's why you're like, I don't want to go back to that same thing. Please don't make me go back to that same thing. And Hanged Man's there like, I needed you to change your perception. I needed you to flip the switch. The universe's way of saying, I needed you to go through the spiritual awakening so that way I could bring you the right things to your life here, Cancer. It's really, really beautiful and profound. The universe says, nope. Gonna have to wait until you change your vibration. Clarify that Knight of Cups, please, for me. Double Knight of Cups. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please, for finance. You can just get no cups in your finance. Knight of Cups again. I shit you not. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. 3 Knight of Cups. Wow. That's never happened before. 3 different decks, 3 different Knight of Cups on the same scenario. And this is all your wealth. This is new, wonderful abundance coming to your life. Your wealth may be your emotional status, though. It may be less about your finance, because we do have the Knight of Pentacles out there, so that new finance is coming in, but there's so much emotional abundance. There's the end of emotional struggle here for sure. There's a new opportunity headed your way. New fulfillment. New love, even. Your love life can be your abundance, too, here, Cancers. And it may be that it's somebody at work. It may be that if you're not working, there's definitely a new relationship coming in that's so wonderful and so satisfying. And that may be your wealth and abundance. Wow. And if not, well, it may be somebody at work. If you're already coupled up, this is truly that emotional satisfaction of changing lanes or changing an employment situation, or just like the emotional struggle's over. The worries, the doubts, the anxiety, it's all over. clarify the Empress card energy for me. Yep. Okay, 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and Judgment. Maybe you had been confused. Maybe that's why that 3 of Swords here is in reverse. Maybe you were confused. Maybe there was too many opportunities being presented to you here, Cancer. But you were like, no, I'm going to take control of this situation. I'm going to take responsibility, right? Because we got 2 3s out now, too. I'm going to take responsibility. I'm going to manage something here. And I'm going to answer the call. I really feel like some of you have finally, like, said yes to somebody. Like, maybe there's been somebody, because it's over here in the purpose with that Sun card and everything. Some of you have been, like, sitting on the fence and wondering, should you give this person an opportunity to love you? But you were so stuck in your head in the past of another relationship that it's like you couldn't move forward with this other individual who was offering you this cup. Right? Because you had been so stuck on heartache. You were confused. Was it realistic? Is the relationship realistic? What needed to change? You go from 3 to 4. Here, what needed to change, or what was the change? It was your own mindset. It was your own awareness, like, okay, now I can do this. Now I can be loved. I'm being stubborn here, perhaps. I'm the one putting up a fight. Cancers love to go sit quiet and deal with their emotions quietly and privately, typically. And that's what I feel like you've done. Like you've taken that time out, or you were forced to take that time out to really go sit with things. And the judgment you've made, because the judgment's upright and in your favor too, Cancer, that the judgment that was made is exactly that. It's in your favor. You answered a calling, or somebody answered a calling. And it was like, oh, that's what this is about. Yes, I accept this. Because you're supposed to accept it this month. You're supposed to accept love. And it's getting out of your own headspace. And getting over the heartache of the past. That has brought that. I do want to clarify the Page of Wands here. For you guys. So let's do that. Just that one card, please. Give me 3 for the Page of Wands. Who is the Page of Wands? It's Cancers on the collective. You guys probably already know who this younger individual is. Usually they're under the age of 35. Got Queen of Swords energy in reverse. King of Wands. And 9 of Wands. Okay, so somebody, this is somebody, you yourself could be dealing with, Cancers, that it was breaking your heart, perhaps. Perhaps the bigger story is for some of you that this was an individual that you really wanted to be with. You were really waiting on them to make some changes. Maybe they were dealing with an addiction issue. Maybe they were dealing with an alcohol issue. Something along those lines. Spending issue even. Sex. Whatever. But you had to tough love them. And you had to be like, you're stressing me out because I really want to be there with you. I really want to be in this relationship with you. But you keep going elsewhere. You keep doing things that are not for your highest good that's affecting me. And it's like this person has made a 180. This person may have been like, okay, I'm taking control of this situation now. Or Cancer, maybe you yourself are taking control of the situation. Because that Queen of Swords is out and in reverse. And she goes Red Queen when she's in reverse. She's like, I'm already the one that you want to approach with caution. Because I'm going to tell you bluntly, honestly. And I'm going to tell you how it is. I'm going to tell you with an integrity about things. But it is that honest communication. In reverse, she's not playing games. She's like, I'm fed up with that. I'm fed up with the Page of Wands, who doesn't want to be mature and like choose a lane, like figure things out for themselves. But then, the realization is there, and that King of Wands and 9 of Wands comes out. So there needed to be a period of rest, a period of pause, where we're seeing in the Hanged Man, to like gather resources, recuperate. This is either you or that individual here, Cancers. So that King of Wands could manifest. that Knight of Cups could manifest. That relationship could manifest. That newness, that Empress. It's kind of like the silver lining of the cloud, or the diamond in the rough, for lack of a better cliche phrase, because you knew it was there all along, whether it was within yourself or within this partnership. You knew that there was something beautiful that could grow there. But it's like you had to go through all this other drama first. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Cancers, if you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. I try and get back to people within the first 48 hours. And let's have a look at your... Pull one more. Okay. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay. So the first one that came out is chakra clearing. If you don't already know, in today's age, what chakras are, those meridians, those points within ourselves. There's tons of them. But usually it's the 7 we focus on the most. So call upon me, Metatron, Major Angel. Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. 432, 528 hertz. Don't quote me on that one, Cancers. But you are realigning. You have gone through this awakening. You're like, okay, I'm done feeling this way. Now I'm detoxing. I'm cleaning up my psyche. I'm cleaning up my internal space. Why? Because you're overcoming difficulties. And that is your next angel message that I was told to pull for you. You're overcoming difficulties. This is Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you. And you are surmounting any previous challenges. You're surmounting them because now you're going beyond your own expectations. Now you're going above and beyond what problems were already there and pre-existing to repair, to amend, and self-heal in this process. And you're doing it with all this love and abundance around you, and maybe even a partner who, if they weren't overcoming those challenges themselves, definitely has your back in the situation because you're making the effort, Cancer. So, blessed be, guys. Take care.